Who helps dentists get paid more for doing the same work? I'm here with our awesome sponsor, ME2, who helps dentists get paid more for doing the same work. Is that true, ME2?
It is.
So you are magic. You're like, you have a magic wand to help it. So they don't have to do anything different. They can simply just get more money from insurance companies. It is possible.
It is possible.
So tell us what you do to make this magic happen. Tell us what your company is, where you are here in the Dental Nachos and Dentist Job Connect world, and what you do to help dentists increase success and decrease stress.
I do a lot of things, my company. Okay, we do everything from insurance eligibilities, verifications, breakdown of benefits, um, billing, entering AR, insurance AR. And then I also do, myself, I do fee negotiations with dentists, especially dentists who are acquiring new practices, startups. So I help with fee negotiations, and I have been very successful. Past 6 months has been a great 6 months for me and my clients.
Awesome.
And I'm also kind of like your side. I'm your go-to person, basically.
Me too. Back in the day, if you had a ghost problem, you would call Ghostbusters. That was from our generation. So if people have a fee problem, tell us this. I got a practice. My office manager said, I can do the fee negotiation. I don't need to pay a company. Why, even if it's with good intentions, can the office manager, why might they not be able to get the best fees if they're negotiating on their own?
I've come across where this situation happens. Okay. Yes, out of good intentions, the office manager wants to do it. But then also, I built a rapport with most of the representatives that I deal with each insurance company. So I kind of have an inside upper hand. And
so when
then
they get a
also,
call from ME2 versus the office manager, they hear it very different.
that is correct.
You could
I
be
don't
tougher. At the end of the day, people like you could be tougher on them.
correct. I take a stab at them about 4 times before I accept what they give me.
And also, you have this magical C word called context. And I was just on the Facebook group and I said, is it worth it to pay someone to negotiate your fees? And someone proudly said, no, I do it myself. And I say, how do you know you're getting the best fees? And the answer is they don't. Because when the insurance company says to them, and you can correct me if I'm not on the right track here, but if I'm my dental office and I try to do it myself and I say, I get $98 for a pro fee, I want 103, and they say, no problem. Could they potentially have given me 107 if I had ME2?
They could have, because also one thing office managers are not probably aware of is that the NDAS fee analysis, the fee, I'm so sorry.
Well, it's a
The
survey that they do for all practices,
for
right?
all, and then you have multipliers with each zip code. Office managers don't know that. Office managers don't know, okay, there's a 40th percentile, a 50th
Right.
percentile, a 60th percentile. That's all the analysis that I do to make sure I get the office the best fee schedule.
And so what you guys do is truly the work of the Lord G.V. Black. That's a famous dentist. And tell us this, like, dentists spend money on so many different things, the CBCT, new cabinets, the investment. Talk about your group of insurance negotiators for a second. I have always found, because I used someone in 2017, a one person to help me negotiate fees. I paid something like $5,000 and it was awesome. What is the cost that most people hear for fee negotiation? Give me a range where someone goes, I hear that that's normal.
For startups, I charge 3,600. If
Gotcha.
it's an existing practice, acquiring a practice, I charge about 5,400.
And the impact you have on these practices, their ROI is in the 1,000%. Because just explain for our audience who might not know what this is, why is that so worth it from the work you've done? Why is the 5,400 or 3,600 truly a drop in their dental bucket when it comes to what they get long term?
Because it takes it off of their plate or the office manager's plate. You know, as much work as I put into the fee analysis, it's gonna optimize the fees for your practice.
And you'll be able to, I'm just going to use an example. If a practice does 2,500 pro fees a year and you get them $3 more per pro fee, they've already more than made their money back on your service. And then
That is correct.
they get to continue to have that ROI in the future years from your work.
Correct.
So I want to say something that's going to make my dentist mad, Me Too. You ready for it? You should charge more. You should charge more for this. But at the current time, it's such a great deal. So walk me through this next. So someone's listened so far and said, I want to find out about this. They can text ME2, Me Too, to 215-798-9897. They can reach out to us at dentistjobconnect.com. But tell us about the process. Someone goes, I don't want my office manager to do it. I'm a solo GP in Conshohocken, PA. I want to talk to Me Too. What happens? They connect with you. Do you do a Zoom? Do you do a call? Do you ask about their fees? Tell me about the process.
I do a Zoom call or a phone call, whichever one is, best. And then I ask them what are they looking for. Every dentist is different. Some doctors say, hey, I want to sign up for every single plan out there. Okay, or I don't know, tell me. So I guide them in that process. I tell them the difference between, if you're going to look into direct contracts, I'll get the fee schedules for you, but then I'll also get the fee schedules for those TPAs where you will get a better negotiated fee because we're able to negotiate prior. So I tell them that process. I also send them the information in an email. And I also guide them through, okay, this is not like a 1-day job. It's not going to take me a week, It can take a good 2 to 3 months to even get a good fee schedule that you're looking for.
And let's talk about this. Dentists love this. Mistakes dentists make that cost them money. Is it a good practice to just not willy-nilly sign up for stuff until people talk to you?
That is correct.
I'm assuming once they've signed up, your job's harder.
Correct, because insurance plans have restrictions too. Cigna, I believe, is 2 years before you're able to negotiate a new fee with them.
And so before we wrap up, I want to just continue to share what you do that's awesome. You help with fee negotiations, right? So that somebody watching it, and what else could people connect with you about? Can they connect with you about credentialing? Can they connect with you about billing?
Honestly, anything under the sun. Credentialing, insurance verifications, eligibility, insurance billing, insurance AR. And also another new venture that I'm going out into is helping an office if they're deciding to open their own dental assistant training program in their office.
Very
for
cool.
more revenue.
Yeah. It's not easy to find dental assistants, you probably know. So that is,
it's
training
not.
your own would be great.
If you can do a dental assisting program in your own office, that's more revenue for you and you're helping the community.
Awesome. I love it. Well, to do a complimentary consult with you, you can text ME2 to 215-798-9897. You can reach out to us at dentistjobconnect.com. We'll be glad to share your scheduling Zoom, and you get to make a new friend and find out what's happening. You know what I kind of will share as a wrap up? Nothing bad can happen, because I'm assuming you could, if I came to you and said, hey, Me Too, I want to negotiate my fees, you could say, hey, Paul, I can get you more XYZ here. And that's good, but it's probably not better than this call, because what this means is I've been missing out on money for years, basically, right? Now you're going to come in and you're going to help me make more money. But you may also find that people are getting the best fees that they can get, and they probably should be proud of that. Is that something that could happen?
Correct. Some doctors with existing practices say, well, I'm getting this much, how much more? I can't tell you how much more until I dig into it to find out. It's not a guarantee, especially for existing practices. That's why I charge more, because it's harder.
And also it's like, find out either you get to negotiate fees and make more money, but you probably should be a little sad inside you missed out on money. Or if you're getting good fees, be proud of yourself. So I love that nothing can happen. So don't call Ghostbusters. Call Me Too.
Me Too.
Thanks so much for sharing with us today, Me Too. You did an awesome job.
Thank you.